let's bring in Jonathan Franco. I think we reestablished contact with here. He's very active in these kind of cases. Hi, Jonathan. I want to start with.
Thanks for having me, Martha.
Yeah, it's good to have you with us. This is Mark Esper, the former defense secretary, talking about his concern about putting a price on American heads. Watch this.
You put a higher value, a premium on Americans. And if you look over the last 10 years at least, there are nearly 36 Americans being held illegally by other countries and state-sponsored more so now than compared to 20 years ago. So China, Russia, Iran, Venezuela, others. And the concern is the more you do these swaps, the more you cite this issue, the more you put a premium on Americans' heads.
So, Jonathan, what's your reaction to that? Because you've been involved in some of these transactions and making them happen.
Well, for one thing, these are emotional arguments. It's a boogeyman. There's actually no empirical evidence, right, that is the case. Although I'll admit that it makes logical sense. But assume it's true. It would be immoral to let our current hostages rot because we're, convinced that maybe speculatively it'll decrease hostage taking. It's completely immoral. I was a little confused by what Mark Esper said right there. I don't know where he thinks there are 36, right? That's underestimated by half. So I was a little confused by that. And I think there's a real danger in people sort of chest pumping about cases they know nothing about. And Mr. Boot's case is much more complicated than meets the eye. He was never in jail for the Merchant of Death accusations. Those are not chargeable in the United States. And as I heard you say in the block, if Sierra Leone or Liberia wishes to charge him, great. But the United States does not need to be running around the world as the arm of the Lord. It is now racked up kidnappings Russia was not kidnapping our people before this, right? They're upset about 3 specific Russians. And I think we have, is it irrational? Yes. Do I agree with them? Of course not. But that's the playing field that we have. I didn't choose it. Pete doesn't get to choose the playing field either, right? So we're on this playing field, and our choice is to let people rot, to chest pump, or go and get them back. So as far as I'm concerned, if you have the opportunity to bring one American back, you take it. And that doesn't mean I'm not broken, and furious that Paul Whelan isn't back. And I do disagree significantly. We have a lot of Russians in this. It's one of the reasons I caution against talking about things one doesn't know anything about. There is a laundry list of Russians we have that the Kremlin is very interested in, that those of us who know who they are simply aren't saying on TV because it's reckless and irresponsible.
Okay, so if you're looking at Paul Whelan's situation and you helped to negotiate the release of Trevor Reed, what do you think needs to be done to get him out?
I think we need to get much tougher, right? So I agree with Pete on that front, right? The Russians walked in with all the leverage. That's unacceptable, but they outplayed us. So that you kind of have to deal with the play that you've been dealt. So I do think there will be another trade.
Why did we let them outplay us, though? That's the question. When I hear the White House say, well, they just weren't willing to do both. They wouldn't do both. What are we doing here?
That actually really bothered me. I thought the press conference was handled poorly, right? I thought it was a little bit bizarre that they were posting celebratory photos when they had just left a Marine behind for the second time in this administration, 3rd time total. I thought that looked ridiculous. And I think also, they've never done this for anybody non-famous, and there needs to be equity. So I realize that, my position on Boot isn't terribly popular around here, but that one, I was horrified with the way that was handled yesterday.
Thank you very much. Jonathan Franks, Paul Whelan's story continues as we head into Christmas. And as he said, he's so disappointed. And he says he was, he's unjustly accused, and he believes it's time to come home. Thank you very much for being here, Jonathan.
I agree.
We'll watch his story as it moves.
Bring
you back.